people that appear to be naked or appear to be topless to make sure that they're using this sexual themed content classification label.
For too long, women have had to put on tops. Hi everybody, welcome. It's Marina here, and today we're gonna delve into some interesting news that's happening on Twitch. We're gonna just take the top right off of it. Literally. We're talking about toplessness on Twitch. So who better to advise you than Twitch themselves? So let's watch this video together, okay? There we go.
I wanted to touch on the meta that we're seeing, the topless meta. And
so when they say meta, it's like the new trend, right? So this is the new Twitch trend. It's toplessness. Let's go.
So moving forward, we're asking people that appear to be naked or appear to be topless to make sure that they're using this sexual themed content classification label.
Can I just say that these guys have the best poker face ever? They're just like, oh yeah, it's topless women. How interesting. It's like, come on. But okay. Bless you guys for staying professional.
What I would say is that we're looking at this trend end to end, and we're trying to make sure that our policies are looking at this more for the longer term. So as we think about this new trend, we'll come back to you with any policy updates over. I wanted to.
Okay, so essentially they're like, we're kind of exploring the idea of toplessness. So I'm just going to show you. This is also from Twitch as well. This is an article. It says, updating our approach to sexual content and content classification labels. And this was as December 13th. So it says, author is Angela Hasten. It says, we've received consistent feedback from streamers that our current policies around sexual content are confusing and that it can be difficult to know how their content will be interpreted based on these policies. We launched content classification labels back in June in recognition that some content is allowed on our service may not be suitable for all audiences. Yes, because you have to understand, Twitch terms of service, you have to be at least 13 to actually be on. However, as we all know, some people lie about their age, and there's people sometimes even younger on Twitch. We believe that accurate content labeling is key to helping viewers get the experience they expect. In addition to providing clarity, these updates will reduce the risk of inconsistent enforcement, and bring our policy more in line with other social media services. I don't know about you, but I'm not sure what other social media services allowed for toplessness, but all right. Content recommendations from the homepage. We also recognize not all members of the community want to see certain content, even if it's appropriately labeled with content classification label. When a CCL is applied, viewers must provide explicit content before they can start watching the stream. My homepage has never actually been something that I want to see. Like, every time that I am on my Twitch homepage, I'll show you guys right now. For example, okay? Because like these are all the channels I follow, right? I like StarCraft, I like, just chatting and all this stuff. But if you notice here on the main screen, a lot of times I get served things that have nothing to do with what I actually like. So their homepage sometimes isn't so great. To address this, we're updating criteria used for homepage recommendations. Streams that are labeled as including drugs, intoxication, or excessive tobacco use, violent and graphic depictions, gambling, and or sexual themes will no longer be included in homepage recommendations. I didn't even know these were included at all in Twitch. I mean, I must have been sleeping. I didn't realize you could do these things on Twitch, because like Twitch used to be very authoritarian with their policies, right? So like even wearing spaghetti straps or underboob was considered not okay and like cause for termination. So I'm just like, oh, this stuff is on Twitch now? That's interesting. Streams labeled including mature rated games and profanity will not be affected by this update unless the streamer has also selected one of the labels bolded above. So then here's the community guidelines when it comes to sexual content. It says sexual content. To ensure content on Twitch is appropriate for diverse audiences, certain sexual content is prohibited. Users are prohibited from broadcasting, uploading, soliciting, offering, and linking to pornographic content. Adult nudity. Users are prohibited from broadcasting or uploading content that contains depictions of real nudity, which includes realistic doctored nudity. Incomplete censoring, such as pixelization, mosaics, or blurring effects, do not constitute an exemption for this policy. For example, you may not show or promote exposed anuses or fully unclothed exposed buttocks, any amounts of exposed genitals, and female presenting individuals' breasts with exposed nipples unless actively breastfeeding a child. Okay, so I will say this. I mean, like, women streamers got it tough. Twitch is essentially a male-dominated field. Women streamers are more based on looks, and male streamers are more based on gaming and personality, right? So women, even though, like, you know, like, every male streamer who's not successful will be like, oh, maybe if I had boobies, I'd be more successful. I mean, that's not always true, right? Because a lot of times you might bring in a lot at the beginning if you're a woman, but retention of a viewer can sometimes become an issue, right? What's interesting to me is that they're like, yeah, you know what? We're going to allow this on our platform, but, you know, as long as it's appropriately labeled, you're not going to see it unless you seek it out. Well, that cannot be true, because I literally just went to Just Chatting. And here we go. We got some, that is some very graphic VTuber situation going on. She's got currently 2,000 active viewers. God bless her. I mean, that's great. I mean, I wish I had those views, but yeah, there's gonna have to censor a lot of this. But long story short, there's a lot here, and I didn't really consent to seeing this. It was I just went to Just Chatting, and this just appeared in my feed, like, and you know, of course when you click on it, and then you have the, you know, if you want to like send a message, it's just like, oh, you know, are you over 18? So, but only at this part, here where you want to send a message. Otherwise, it is very much out in the open here. Nowhere here, like, I'm not picking on this particular person, but I'm just saying, like, nowhere here does this person have the sexually explicit tag, right? So this is where we're going to kind of run into a problem that you're going to definitely see. I don't know how they're going to go moving forward on this, but yeah, like, people are gonna try and sneak in, right? And then you jump in popularity because, like, oh, boobies. So, like, even like here, for example, like, you know, this is the trend now. I mean, we got baby oil on breasts here, like, you know, it's great, and I'm happy for them. But at the same time, it's just like, I didn't really, like, I'm not like seeking out topless streamers, right? But you know, here they are. Even though in their article they said, oh, you know, it's gonna be something you're gonna really have to take a look. You're really gonna have to, like, dig deep. But that's not true. It's just not true. So I don't know how they're going to move forward with this. You know, discoverability is tough on Twitch, absolutely, and that's always been a problem on Twitch, which is why a lot of people try and find other audiences and to kind of funnel them to Twitch, right? The other thing I'm gonna say here, which is, I think, you know, maybe what people tend to forget a little bit, is that how YouTube makes money and how Twitch makes money is very different too. So, like, for YouTube, we all remember the adpocalypse, right? Because sometimes creators were making things and advertisers were like, hey, we don't like what this is looking like. You know, your people got to clean up their act, or we're you know, taking out our money, right? In that way, a lot of times the advertisers had control over what the content was. In Twitch's case, most of Twitch's money comes from its viewers. It comes from the subs, right? While, I mean, great, because it's a little bit more like power to the people situation, it's also like, okay, so you really got to be careful if you are under the age of 13. I mean, so some people, like, terms of service say you have to be 13. So anyways, yeah, the fact that this is an American company and we're seeing this is a little bit mind-blowing to me. But obviously, I'm not mad at these women. I'm very happy for them. For too long, women have had to put on tops, you know? So, like, it's great. I mean, me personally, will I be participating in this trend? No, perhaps to my detriment, but that's just not the type of streamer that I am. And granted, yes, I am a VTuber, and what's the big deal? Well, let's have just my artist draw me a pair of fake titties and call it a day. But it's, I don't know, it's just not, it's not the vibe I'm going for, right? And you know, everyone's got their style, and that's just not my style. But that doesn't mean that it's wrong. So I'm very happy for these women, and it's great. However, definitely a time and place for it. I think that they need to be doing a little bit of a better job in not suppressing, but categorizing the toplessness in its own category, right? I will say it's definitely an interesting social experiment. I'm looking forward to what is going to happen moving forward. If Twitch is gonna actually renege and go, wait, no, we changed our mind, or if they're gonna be, you know what, we like cam girls and we're gonna have our own section for them, because like there is obviously, I mean, you know, for the viewers who are under 18 on my channel, bless your heart, and don't listen to this particular part anymore. But to the viewers over 18 on my channel, there are cam girl websites, right? And when it comes to streaming, Twitch is probably the #1 platform for streaming, right? So yes, it does make sense for them to, you know, dabble in the fleshy arts. And I will say, Twitch is owned by who? Amazon. Amazon owns a lot of stuff, and if Amazon could get a piece of the, you know, of the fleshy pie, then I think that this is as close as they're willing to go without launching, you know, Amazon Corn Hub, you know, like, it's just, I don't know, guys. I'm going to be totally honest with you. My mind is blown. My mind is completely blown from what I'm seeing on every category. You're gonna see these titties in every category until something gives, or this is just the new normal. So anyways, guys, what do you think of seeing boobies on the stream? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think that once you see boobies, there's really nowhere left to go? Are we gonna see some maybe skeleton action? I don't know. Like, I mean, even there, where else can you go? You can zoom into your, you know, bone density. There's nowhere left, you know? We're all just atoms. We're all just electrons. Anyways, guys, I hope what I'm saying makes any sense. I don't know if any of this is resonating with you. Are you on Twitch to, you know, watch streamers play games, or are you on Twitch for other salacious purposes? Let me know in the comments below. Just update, guys, the streamer who was streaming last night was banned. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, give me a like and a share. Likes are very important for my channel. It gives my tiny channel exposure, and I need your help to defeat wow, okay, sorry, I just watched this lady. What did I say? Oh my goodness, I'm so distracted by the boobs, guys. I'm sorry. For the channel, let's get my tiny channel exposure, and I need your help to defeat being distracted by bobas. So like my stuff. If you want to follow me on Twitch, I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Twitch.tv/super_dorkalicious. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Love you all. Take care. Mwah. Bye-bye.